Are they going to turn around and go, you know what, this composition work, we need to cool our heads, get focused, because I saw some of the lads and they weren't proper trying to focus and they just weren't getting things
I think for a lot of people, though, like they may have hundreds and hundreds, thousands of hours played online, they may have high ranks, whatever. But ultimately, this is the first time most of them have played in this sort of setting where they've got other people around. It's a tournament setting, completely separate, completely new. And I think in some cases the pressure is getting to them, which is natural. First ever tournament, fine. But I think they'll slowly settle in. I think Hussein's team may kind of balance out a little bit. They've had the opportunity to watch them play again. They know Ben can dominate on Genji, for example, so maybe they'll account for that. Maybe they'll try and shut him down. Well, they'll throw some counters in, but...
If Habibis goes to the final, the grand final, we will have two pretty much of the best players in that game. We've not faced each other yet. Nope. And we'll literally have the two Genji mains who are dominating so far.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, though, because I hope I heard some talk before, and I believe no one can hear us, so we can talk about it. I think there was a talk of May being switched out for the Genji there, so we'll have to see what happens there. That's so a slight contrast.
So, King's Row, here we go. I wasn't trying to rhyme there, but...
Yes, you were.
So King's Row, how is Section gonna come back now?
See, King's Row, first point is vital. Once it's lost, you have such a long run back to actually get back. But then the problem is, a lot of teams make the same mistake of they'll be defending first point, they'll start to lose, they don't realize that it's lost, and therefore they slowly funnel back in, get picked one by one, and then the payloads just push so far. And really, you need the foresight to know, right, okay, this point is lost, we can't recover it. In that way, you can drop back, you can get a hold point, and you can actually stop the payload moving far.
Yeah.
Or moving too far, I should say.
I mean, normally we see the Widowmaker strat where, on attack, you will have a Widowmaker right at the top just to snipe down for the headshots. But unfortunately, we're not seeing that right now. They've got the Orisa in there. Probably just to counteract with some of the shields to make it more mobile.
Yeah, it's quite a passive hold looking at it. I think they're going to play this from the back. I think they're going to probably shield that Bastion, keep him pelting through, and just hope they can't break through. But again, it could work because there's no real poke. On attack, they've only really got Pharah. They don't have a Genji. They don't have any like a D.Va that can kind of float around the back. This could be anyone's, really, unless they do switch up strats. But again, neither team actually know what they've got. It's anyone's.
I mean... Red team's Section, so they're going for that Bastion strat again.
Yeah.
They're going for that. They are not giving up on that strategy whatsoever. This is going to be pretty mental now.
So what happens, and here we go, the game begins.
So the Rhinos start setting up right now.
This is an aggressive first push. They aren't holding back here at all, are they? They're not waiting to actually see the composition. They're going straight in, straight for it.
Reinhardt feels the mouth of the break. We're going to see the resource.
No, good time for regen. That's going to go back up. I've not seen the Bastion yet. Was he sat at the back or?
Yep. So
yeah, there he is. Bastion looks like he's going to get that.
And went round the back, just to counteract some of that. Now the focus is on the Orisa and they're just letting people go.
They do have separation. They have people getting around the back as well there. Bastion set up on top.
So far, they need to focus that Bastion. I think, as the same was saying on stream, focus that Bastion, make sure that he doesn't settle.
Yeah, if he gets the opportunities, he's going to stand there, hold mouse one, you're going to run straight through, and that's it, you miss.
Again, that Orisa, placing those shields down and she's hiding behind it again. She's dominating so far in that corner, making sure her team still has a foothold so they don't fall back. Jake Capella guys for it.
No, they're holding.
But now Orisa is down, and we've got to think how the Section going to push now. They've lost the foothold, they're getting pushed back now. So we see
Ryan's in danger.
Up the tempo.
So the Bastion there, taking out the Barrow.
That comes in. It seems to be working really well on the defense. They seem to slowly be shutting people down. They're not letting them get too much traction. They are pushing them back. But they just keep coming. They aren't stopping. This could be one of those situations where, yeah, okay, they keep countering, keep beating them down, but again, there's a push and a push and a push, and eventually, you know, they will break. I think that's what they're trying to do. Keep applying that pressure, keep it going.
And the Admiral's there, and she gets a double kill right now.
This could be it. This could be. Oh no, Mercy's ult comes in.
And the ult is giving him the damage buff. You're going to see right now, is this going to be viable? There's only Desire there, and she's
the
down.
Bastion. That play the game. Play the game.
The Bastion has shut them down. Section starting to push back. That is what is so powerful about Orisa's ultimate. As soon as she places it down, getting the attack damage buff.
You can see right there, can't you? The two first players on fire then, D.Va and Bastion. Obviously had D.Va's shield up, Bastion was plowing right through it, completely undamaged, unchallenged. They able to mow everybody down to get a 4-man.
So the Orisa setting up the shield for the team. I'm going to see if this soldier is going to use his ult in the right context, because right now, you know, his bullets are just getting blocked by the defense matrix. Not really causing much damage.
I think for me at this point, they might struggle to actually hold it back, so for me I'd probably get a soldier on high ground. Maybe save the Ana ult and kind of time them wisely. Just a little bit of poke, get a little bit of distraction going, and then throw the ult on.
Well, the shield is now going from right half, so we're now going to see a bit of an aggressive push. That Bastion is going forward, healing. See if he gets anyone with his ult.
They're getting aggression.
That soldier is down now. Oh wow. That Bastion, he just lets us sit there and just save everyone out.
I believe we refer to this as a steamroller, don't we, really? Just constantly moving forward, just punishing anyone that dares actually kind of stand against it.
Well, we are seeing a different section from the one before. They're starting to push back. Habibis so far. Slowly trying to push.
Then maybe they've used those losses as fuel, and I think the aggression's coming out right now. Luckily it's working for them in the right way.
And the ult goes out. Is this going to connect? Oh, wow.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
The D.Va ult taking out both healers. This could now be a problem.
Unable to challenge, unable to res. It's going to be pushing on forward. I would say there's probably one good hold left here. One good attempt, as long as they don't funnel forward like Ryan is there on his own.
Yeah, Ryan so far is just taking the brunt of that attack, but now he's separated from his team. He's not protecting his team so far. He's just right.
They have a Mercy pocket as well. Like, everyone's separated. They really need to bring it back in together and set up one good last defense. I think that's what they need.
The barrel now. He's gonna flank. Here we go. Oh wow! That
Shut down by the D.Va.
That D.Va.
Good play from the D.Va.
That Ryan is trying to stay up, but that Bastion is constantly behind that Orisa shield. Not caring.
This is just constant punishment, straightforward, isn't it? That's it. That's game.
And that is
completely unchallenged push.
Section.
Score.
Really pushing that so far.
They had the comp for it though. Constant aggression, constant pushing forward.
Does that mean that the Bastion comp only works with some maps? I mean, you know, right there, that Bastion was all on attack.
I think we've seen a lot of Bastion though today, and I think a lot of people are kind of getting a little bit wise to it and playing slightly more strategically and passively, waiting for that Bastion and then actually trying to kind of play against him. Which is obviously what the game is about anyway. You know, it's all about counters. That's the point. And
we've seen that already. You know, we're getting a nice fly through the map right now. Ultimate control. So, let's have a look. Okay, so section, go for the same comp again. Orisa with those portable shields. The Bastion to hide behind that, as we've just seen. That D.Va, wow, that was instantly. You know what? That Pharah's doing an ult. I'll just fly towards it.
Yeah, incredibly smart play there for D.Va.
And obviously we've got the Widowmaker now. Now, this is the first time we've seen Widowmaker on this map so far in the tournament, and we're going to actually see if it'll be a viable pick. We don't know yet.
We've seen it work. Those instant headshots. You can do a lot of damage given the opportunity, but again, it does come down to accuracy, and it comes down to how well you defend your team. Well, there's a couple of good possible picks here. Like you can do serious damage to an Ana and a Lucio. They're not hard to target, especially if Lucio's focusing on his healing as well, and not actually moving.
Well, you get caught by that headshot on any of the squishy characters, and that is it. They are down, and then obviously that means the push can start.
Let's keep the skies clear
they ran out the
together.
healers. even still, a tank can take a lot of damage from a headshot.
Yeah, no, of course. I think it's going to really come down to the D.Va at the minute to actually shut down that Widow.
And they're clearly seeing the Bastion is set
I'm
up
expecting
again.
here a little shift coming in from the Ana, potentially trying to get an
look at
early
this right
sleep.
now. He's getting rid of. Oh, and he missed that first shot.
So I'd say the standard Bastion hidden behind a wrist shield.
Okay, so
Protect
far,
the damage dealer, right?
these like really separated right now. They're not really together. You know, you got that.
This is the problem with the Widowmaker, though, isn't it? Because you are losing a member on the ground. You have got someone high ground, yes, sniping, but again, when half the team's behind a shield, you can't do anything with that. You can just keep pelting the damage, but there's nothing else.
Pop up the volume.
So the D.Va is out the mech, which can be a hindrance.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
But who will he? Is he going to shift somebody? Is he gonna grab?
I thought he was gonna
Oh, there you go,
here we
Orisa. You got Orisa. That's the shielding down. This could be a really good opportunity to push.
Here we go. We're going to start seeing a push now.
Oh, the Bastion, the cheeky Bastion.
That Bastion is hiding under the statue.
Again, have they not noticed him?
They've not noticed. They've not. This is
Still
gonna be
haven't.
a triple kill. Oh, wow.
That Bastion doing all the damage.
I've been seeing a lot more 1v1 from Ana, and Ana coming out on top with that. I think it's because of the grenade. And
Ana's incredibly strong. She has a lot of mobility. Again, the sleep dart is incredibly powerful. You can't really dodge it.
now we're going to see the Rhyme slowly move back here because they're getting a ton of pressure right now. That shield is down. The Farah is low on health.
Yeah, Farah's one hit. Will they take down Farah? No, they got a pocket from Mercy.
So that Mercy trying to heal the Farah then while she still has negative health effects on her.
I was confident about that push. I'm surprised it didn't pay off.
Here we go. This Bastion does not care right now.
There we go. The Genji's come in to counter the Bastion. Taken down by Lucio.
I think the key strat here is really big right now. They need to keep that Mercy up. That resurrection is going to be available.
They could get this, but I think they really need someone on high ground. I think
Oh, and the other is ulti the Farah. Are we going to see any plays from him?
there we go, and there's the ult. I think he might be too. Oh, I was going to say too far to connect, but still, lands a couple of kills. Does a lot of damage.
Okay, so the team.
That could be enough to push in. We've got the Bastion coming through as well.
I'm taking the objective.
The Bastion again, just poking from behind with that ult.
And the Anna is down. The Farah's taking him out. Are they going to catch
It's a little bit too late on that sleep down, unfortunately.
Range of the objective.
But it could be enough. They could still get this. Keep fighting. Keep holding that gateway.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Can the Genji connect?
Here we see
No,
the
just short, just short.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, there we go.
Wow.
Nice recovery from the Genji.
You know, Genji's so switched, but he's so an influential character
Yeah.
right there.
A lot of power behind that E when played properly.
Section and top letting him take this. Wow, the Genji is kicking everyone out. He's got this Lucio now. If this Lucio goes down, lots of
Can I lose? Oh, there we go. Straight in the back. But it's no bother. He's going to spawn straight back there anyway. It's the right move though, because pushing forward, you keep them pulled back, don't you? You know, keep them on the defensive.
There, we got the soldier. Yeah, the soldier's right behind them all right now. I don't think he noticed he's ulted and got 2 kills. Okay, stop.
Taken down by the Genji.
Genji's trying to pinpoint exactly where they need to attack. But again, the Mercy just in the middle of that doorway.
So this is it, that soldier pushing behind,
There we go.
distracted
Ana's
everybody, and now they've been able to set up a really close defense. Completely disrupt any sort of progress they're making. Could be a good time for an ult there.
Here we go, the animal. Shield just goes up.
There we go, Orisa on last hit. So Orisa down. This could be it, this could be the push forward.
They are going to keep pushing.
I am ready to revive you. My ultimate is
So we have got a set amount of time that these has to be more over. So we're just just need to find it. So far, they are going on a good push right now. But Section, I think, setting up that bastion, setting up that.
There's still have a chance if they keep this push up, keep the rally going.
Right,
Allow them to get shut down.
Now got ult. Is he going to
My ultimate is ready.
Okay, so that is it.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Okay, so Section takes it. That is it. There you go. Okay.
Oh, turn it.
So yeah, so far, you know, Section complete 180 from the previous game.
Yeah, they
Will
really
we
turned that
see
around,
them
didn't they?
in the grand finals?
See, you can take a loss one way or the other. You can either take it as fuel that they've clearly done and use it as aggression, play better next time, you know, work into kinks and move on. Or you can let it ruin you and then just kind of get in that slump and not be able to move.
So we're gonna have to like see exactly, you know. So yeah, so yeah, like so far, Section are just coming back. That brings us down to our final. That brings us down to the final. No, that's just game one. Game one. Oh, so yeah, so that literally brings us. You know, are we going to see Habibis come back? Don't know. We're going to have to see. Who knows? I'm going to pass you off to Ben now.
The quick escape.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Ben.
It's been on and off, on and off, on and
Being
off.
signalled.
You're being signalled as well. Oh. And I'm being invited to games. No matter. Okay.
No, we're absolutely fine. I can continue.
We can continue. Good. That's good to know. So, we're going on to game 2 now. People try to get on camera. So we're going on to game 2. Of course, vetoes were already locked in before the match got started. So it looks like we're going to be going over to Hollywood this time around.
Good old Hollywood.
So another neutral capture point into payload.
Yep.
Like I said, I feel like a lot of these maps that we've been selecting have always been focused on payload objectives. I feel mainly due to the fact that it's more... I think the players don't want to have to go into overtime. They don't want to have to stretch it out over just 1 point to try and capture. So...
I think it gives you more control of the game as well, doesn't it? Because you have a possibility then of pulling things back in. And again, certain teams seem to have strats for those first cap points as well, so it kind of works well for them. And I think it's easier that way, isn't it? You can I think it's easier.
It's either complete shutout or complete capture, like straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, and even then, if they do manage to capture it, it's like right at the very end of their time limit. So they manage to get that time limit, manage to extend the time, and then just try and stretch as far as they can with that payload.
Yeah.
But
I am interested to see what happens on Hollywood. I'm intrigued to see the picks, to be honest with you. But again, looking at it, straight off the bat, they seem to be quite similar. Now we've got a Roadhog in there now. No, we switched out. It does almost feel like everyone's playing their mains today. And sticking to their guns,
bring out the best that they can.
It makes sense. And we've got a Genji coming in as well. I can predict who that is.
And we've also got that Pharah Mercy comp that's been quite prominent throughout all of their games as well. So
I see. I was hopeful then. We had the Genji ready for the Bastion, but now we've got the Bastion and it's been swapped to a Junkrat. So there's not really a lot here to shut down that Bastion apart from the Ana, in my eyes. Again, the Pharah, okay, but if it's protected by Ryan's shield, there's not really a lot you can do.
I feel it really depends on the positioning between this, like characters such as Junkrat and Pharah against the positioning of Bastion himself.
Yeah.
Because since Bastion's on offense, he's going to have to really pick and choose when he decides to move forward, right-click, order to go into position and then start firing down, because he has half a second to get it set up, to get into position, ready and firing in the time that it takes for people to recognize where he is.
Yeah, definitely. I will honestly say it's good to not see a Torb on this particular map as well.
So, looks like we're about to get started. Soldier holding up the top position. Going to try end.
Like a slight scout from the D.Va, maybe.
Just try and get some information, which is very important. Trying to see if he can catch any people flanking. He gets intercepted by D.Va. He's going to have to drop down. And then he's going to have to deal with all this damage coming in from the back line with D.Va. D.Va's managed to slip behind. He's getting met up with Junkrat. A lot of the stuff getting absorbed with Junkrat. D.Va still managing to survive and managing to escape off towards Lucio, who's going to be able to bring him back up to speed. Soldier working on the flank.
Are they holding on? I thought there was going to be a one pick at a time sort of situation. No? And the Bastion himself with that.
Oh, but here comes Bastion. He manages to get out of the way. He manages to redeploy. Get back to that.
Working well for him. Working well.
Junkrat actually putting in quite a fair bit of work against his team.
I think this is the definition of a war zone at the minute. Everybody's scattered everywhere. There's no real focus. I think everyone's just kind of hitting whatever they can see.
Oh, Junkrat just letting off ulti and just immediately left clicking. So it looks like there's not much left in terms of defense. Well, in terms of offense now, there's only Lucio really being able to stand on the point. Even he's having to back off. Bastion, nicely set up the corner.
Still managed to just hang in there.
Nice right click coming in from Lucio in order to save the Bastion. And like that, with Reinhardt and Soldier 76 down, they're able to establish pressure and able to capture the point.
Work together. Push them back.
Soldier 76 trying to push forward, trying to get some information, trying to scout out some people and not
yeah, we said this
overcommit
in the last map, especially when you've got such a hold as well before the actual payload moves. You need to push forward, you need to keep the aggression up. Otherwise, they can self again, get the defense ready, probably get some high ground on you as well. You're not only getting information, you are delaying yourself.
But Orisa dropping down the ulti, managing to get a bit of damage out. It only lasts for a couple of seconds though, so maybe not the prime perfect position for it, but
we can allow him to stay around, I think, can't we?
But whilst the
Orisa
ult was on the point, yeah, we were seeing this brilliant flank line coming in. Nano boost. Hammer down. Managed to take one. Doesn't manage to take out Lucio in the process though. Manages to catch D.Va in the back. Going to take him all the way to the back. She only just manages to escape, and now Reinhardt's getting ganged up into 3v1.
You want to be in losing your tank, no. Managed to pull back and just save.
Meanwhile, on the point, D.Va's managed to recover, go back around, and back onto the point.
Oh, let's break it!
But now we're seeing Soldier 76 pairing up with Mercy. See if we can try and get a flank. And here we go, the Bastion securing the high ground for the enemy team. This is going to be big. He's going to be able to set up a position up top.
This scattered approach on the attack seems to work just right, doesn't it?
Manages to catch
them off
away.
Itself.
But D.Va managed to catch somebody with D.Va ult. Junkrat trying to hold on to the point. Trying to survive as long as he can, getting shut out by D.Va in the process though. But Mercy res.
I don't think it'll be enough to hold.
D.Va almost out of mech.
That Matrix barely keeping D.Va alive.
Constantly
even with low health, still going for the aggression, still keeping that payload.
But finally out and managing to get hit with a mine as well, managing to do a huge burst of damage. Mercy and Pharaoh once again pairing up again. Pharaoh with the ulti once again, and I don't agree with that.
Yeah, no. A little bit too far to really connect with anybody. And again, that could have been saved for a vital push.
And same with Soldier 76, is no one on the screen.
This could be
and another ult. This is coming in from Soldier 76.
A bit of a panic.
He backs off. Puts down the heal field. Bastion also moves off.
Special delivery on the way.
وريهم قوتك.
Managed to get the sleep. Reinhardt dashes in. manages to catch Soldier 76 in the process, though.
Seems to be slightly sporadic use of the ult at the minute. I'm not too sure what that comes down to. Maybe just a little bit of miscommunication, or maybe a little bit of panic as well, just wanting to get the pressure on them, probably pushing too quickly. Well, looks like they've recovered.
But hammer down, coming in.
Again, I do think they've neglected that payload at the back.
What am I paying you for anyways? Where is everyone? This is why I hate men.
Probably one of the stronger characters coming in is probably this Junkrat, really. He's managing just to be able to, the only person who's able to really deal with this Junkrat at the moment is D.Va, but he's managed to catch him unawares.
That was a really good
Throw
time
down
to
the trap.
jump over to him. There we go.
He's had to drop back down to his team.
Clearing the area.
It's almost like he's trying to make the Junkrat a mini Genji with bombs.
The D.Va on the back line. Throws out the D.Va bomb. Who's it going to catch? And it catches a double. There's 4 people down. They're going to be able to secure this now. They're going to be able to make a push.
This could be just enough to secure a second point.
It's going to probably just about go into overtime. Can the team make it? Soldier 76.
Well, Ryan gets forward first and shifts through. Maybe he can make a connection, but I think no. There we go. That Bastion should secure it for him, I think.
Nope, they're here to try and contest it. And Rocket Barrage.
Byron shut down again by the D.Va. That's the second time I've seen that D.Va pull the same move on the Pharah.
And that secures on point number 2. It gives them a minute and a half to try and secure the final point.
My ultimate is charging.
Anna cowering for her life behind a rock. Or a fake rock. Will she get spotted? Steve-O and Crocodile Dundee. Just
Not too sure what the end game is here with Anna.
Audio medic.
Unless she is hoping to maybe get a sleep dart on that Bastion.
Nano boost administered.
Well, managed to Nana boost the Orisa. Managed to spot the Anna. Go for the chase. And a tactical visor coming in from Soldier 76
They're
on
shielding
Team
down top.
Habibis.
D.Va's on half. A lot of focus on D.Va right now. But again, Bastion's managed to help on top.
Get over here and heal up.
Bastion having to reposition.
My ultimate is charged. I'll be watching over.
And then a good gravity pull there from Orisa.
We could just see one more Pharah after this push. But again, will the D.Va shut him down again?
Keep your heads down. Let's take this home.
Well, Bastion has almost got ulti. He's on 88%, and D.Va's almost got D.Va bomb as well.
Shut him down.
Here,
Oh,
get
yeah.
stabilized.
Turning into a bit of a scramble. It's now gone into overtime. They need to secure the point now.
The Bastion sets up straight on the payload.
And here comes Junkrat with
Completely
the ult.
unshielded, undefended.
And Lucio just managing to reach out to the point. How long can he last?
Trying his best.
And
it.
that will do it. Pretty good clutch push there near towards the end. They did manage to get quite far, 63 meters.
That was a good recovery.
Only just falling out at the end there.
All kind of caused by the D.Va ult though. High-rise D.Va ult, they didn't really know where it's coming from, so people scattered. It still caught 2. Distracted another 2, led them into the enemy team, and
Yeah, the D.Va ult then followed in by Soldier 76 with the ult of his own, just managing to clean up people as they have to run away.
so the chain
Of course.
reaction abilities.
Because as their eyes decide to move away from the fight to try and look for a spot to hide from D.Va bomb, like I said, Soldier 76 just pops up behind him.
Oh, you never know who's lurking, do you?
Exactly. So as we get ready for side swap and assembling their heroes, we've got that Genji coming back on assault now. This is going to hopefully work out well for Habibis.
That looks like the only change.
Yeah,
Just the Junkrat to the Genji.
they seem pretty consistent with wanting to stick with the Pharaoh Mercy comp and with the Reinhardt. And pretty much the same on the
Your
other
mother
side as
would have
well.
been proud of you.
You didn't know my mother very well then.
Of course, I feel like at the moment there's not really much incentive on team section
moment to
side
enjoy
to
some
try
peace
and
and
actually
quiet.
swap to something else. Their
Probably
Bastion, their D.Va, their Anna particularly as well. I feel like they're all doing really solid work.
Yeah, it's almost like they've kind of set something up that works both ways, and they can kind of just master it a little bit, hone in, and kind of keep on working. They need to make too many changes. They have the damage output, they have the coverage,
sorry,
they have the
Ryan.
heal.
After everything that happened, I needed time.
Remember your
going
training, and we'll get through this
To
just
the
fine.
next round now. Can Habibis bring it back?
We have seen some good plays from the Genji though, from Hussein. So this, I don't know, he could change it. He could change it with the first point. If he gets around the back, supplies a bit of poke, takes down the Bastion maybe. Or even one of the healers, maybe the Lucio or Diana.
Bastion managing to set himself up right at the far end
Yeah,
of
with
the
that
map.
setup it would be difficult for the Genji, but still possible.
Genji using deflect on the Bastion straight off the bat. He spotted him. He's using that
Making him
left
quite low
click.
there as well. There's Genji's push through.
He's used. See, the problem that I had right there is that he used his dash in order to try and get in on them, but yet then he loses his dash in order to escape. But saying that, Genji has managed to
pull it off, he's managed to survive.
He's secured the top ground. And he's managed to sleep down the Orisa and he managed to dash through. Is he going to be able to escape? Only just getting clipped by the Bastion.
Oh, the Bastion is down.
This is gonna make you feel better.
And now,
Everyone, heal up.
section
They
managing to
keep the
get on.
pressure on and get the recovery. They could have this point. This will be hard to recover. Especially with being a healer as well, last on point. If they did manage to take him down, they would be about here.
Now show them. Here in the area. I'm taking the objective. Converge on me.
Genji now dropping in with the ult. Managing to catch Orisa. He's managed to get a double. And Genji very much helping them secure that first point. Really nice time on that as well, just giving him just around about 5 minutes.
He's on the pressure as well, stops him actually setting up the defenses.
Just
no,
not
they shut
unfortunately,
down.
just not being able to catch her.
So they do have a chance here to actually set up some defense as well, because so they have no high ground though.
Push that payload. Come on, hurry up. You want to move the light.
So the team decided to flank around the outside. Managed to catch Orisa in the process. The other team, not too sure where the other team are flanked. Bastion's around the back. He's dealing with his Genji. Genji managing to escape. Diva content with staying on the point.
Slowly pushing it right by the spawner.
Now as the payload rolls backwards, the other team a bit split now. Diva taking the high ground and Lucio underneath. Soldier going from around the back.
This is just showing the power of the Diva though, isn't it, as well? He basically stood there on the payload, just 3 or 4 members of the opposite team just kind of powering bullets towards him and taking them and dancing around.
Having a little bit of a scramble indoors. And a nano boost coming in on the Bastion. Manages to get 2. Is he able to get the Genji to finish off with the third? No, not quite. So he just managed to catch Farah. The Ana really utilizing the position there, just standing behind Bastion, just left click, left click, left click.
My ultimate is charging.
Looks like they've almost got their setup ready. So the crazy separation we saw before, everyone's scattered around the map.
Abyss with
I require
full set of ultis. So in comes the first one from Soldier 76. Going to get absorbed by the Diva. A really nice work there from Diva. Hammer down, coming in. Gets back with Lucio ult.
Still have the Bastion stuff.
Diva bomb gets caught in the corner. Manages to get 1.
All systems checked out.
You hear that?
Reinhardt getting caught out. Almost dying, and down he goes.
my blade is ready to be
Section
unleashed.
managing to hold firm.
Barrage ready.
They play this right here though. They have all pulled back. They are all regrouping. They're not being solo. They're not allowing themselves to get singled out.
We need to leave some payload.
Team up for special attack.
Barrage ready. My ultimate is ready. Let's work.
A little bit of information from Genji. That's it, main DPS is down. Can they utilize this point? Oh no, Bastion right on top.
Genji with the ult, immediately getting slapped. Trying to get in foot down.
Down the wrist as well.
Just not getting noticed by anyone on the team. He's able to get
He's having like a little free play, isn't it?
Forward shield.
And Biotic Grenade managed to bring it back up to full health as well. He's going to be able to survive for a bit longer. He's got his parry back.
Got support from Anna. He's back up to full health.
Spots a Bastion right at the back. He's going to reposition himself to try and work on that Bastion. Oh no, he dives right in.
No.
He's going to go. He's hungry for it.
They're making the most of his aggression, aren't they? They keep him push up. There we go. He seems to work.
He's got that
He's
back.
got the ult ready as well. Will he connect with both?
Nice to get one.
That's got to be the second.
There's the second. Is he going to dash in for the merge? No, he decides to pull back and let his
Strategic
team.
pullback. They've got the point. They know it. So Divas is going to hang around at the back and probably poke out when they least expect it. Oh no.
A really nice push coming in now. So, as we come on to the final point now, 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Will Section be able to hold it together and manage to win this
Saved
second
at 1
game?
HP by the Anna.
Justice reigns from above.
Diva managing to get a double.
Heroes never die.
There's the Mercy Res. That's
Diva
good.
really seems to be the saving grace for this team.
Yeah, she is managing to interrupt a lot of stuff from Farah. Farah has not been as helpful in this game as previous games.
No, not really.
But that Bastion with that vertical position as well now. He's going to be able to shut down that Farah.
Just in a pop angle.
He's going to be able to drop on top of the point with the ulti. Here he comes.
But no one gets to find. Oh no, good connect.
Manages to get one. Manages to avoid everyone else in the process.
The shooting, spamming, hoping for the best.
Only just manages to miss out on Lucio.
He's trying his best to keep with the aggression, keep that push going forward.
Gets pulled back. Now they're a minute away and pretty much right next to the point. Genji's going to be able to take out the Orisa ulti. And here comes the Soldier 76 ult as well. All the ults are getting fired off now.
It's the word, but again, it's pressing by the Ryan shield.
Soldier 76.
We have this payload.
Soldier 76 there with a nice triple. Only Lucio to really
Yeah,
hold
if they
him
can
off.
take down Lucio quick enough and get the Ryan
Reinhardt
back on
gets
the
the
front.
slept. The rest of the team's going to be able to slowly trickle back in, and they're going to have to get that Bastion position.
The recovery, is that going to be a Diva ult? No,
only on 65%. And immediately getting taken out. Someone's going to need to stand on it. Bastion's not standing on it. And he moves forward.
Shield's back over Bastion behind it.
Genji ulti.
Straight down by Genji, there we go.
And that secures the
That's
next
it.
game. We're going to be going on to the final game.
I'm expecting to play the game from Genji after that one. Maybe that final push.
Play of the match.
Justice reigns from above.
Double kill. Triple kill. Epic.
You could offer a single map.
That's how long, because this is the final game for you now. If this takes 15 minutes, you're on 6 o'clock. And if that guy just turns around and goes, I'm going, you're all stranded.
See how long this takes and then just kind of make a decision from there.
tell them to rush the game. You'll be able to have this game. It's 15 minutes. You'll be able to finish this game, but you won't be. You're still not going to have your finals.
Yeah.
Just get them to play this game, and then that's it.
When it came to it, we'd have to organise something internally.
Yeah, we'd have to do something that that uses that.
Yeah. We could even organise something where we say, because we can't have students on friend lists, but we can get Matt to add them and set up a game.
Yeah. Get to just try and find a way to set it up. Yeah, just find a way to try and see if they can do it internally. Right. That's gonna just because, like I said, it's all well and good saying, oh, we can try and stretch it and rush it and whatever, but if you guys get left behind, then that's it.
Oh yeah, no, of course, yeah. I'm fine, I'm in my car, but still.
Yeah.
No joke.
But you're gonna have to.
Depends what times we need to run this last map for the decider. 1-1. Yeah, it's 1-1 so far, yeah.
Because all the matches that we've had so far have always been 2-0.
So
This is the first one that we've had, which is one apiece.
Of course, it happened in the semi-final, right? Of course. So, Emily, do you want to cast?
I'm alright. I like watching. I'm really bad at commentating.
I'm going to grab my standard shot source.
Right, so as we go on to the final game, I'm going to try and see if we could try and bring it back. It's on one apiece.
Yeah, time to heal up.
Reyes. Our gang a long time ago.
Heal up. Let's up.
Okay, so about to go on into the final game now. So securing the upper section now.
Moving to Halo. Join me.
Habibis once again running the standard comp. So as Habibis decides to continue on with the Pharaoh Mercy comp, managing to get behind the back line, managed to catch out Bastion. Managed to do quite a fair bit of damage. Mercy only just getting caught out there, and along with Pharaoh. But Diva on the back line, managing to deal against Genji on this assault.
Yeah, let's move.
Fully operational.
Behind you.
Time to raise my DPM. Bailing out.
Light.
Okay, so continuing on, Diva's out of mech, but they're going to be able to get to this point.
I am moving the payload.
Tara working on the back line. She's going to try and flank onto the other side now. Nice shot there.
My unit is ready.
She's going to be able to focus on this Bastion. Bastion repositions.
Waiting patiently for it to use a roll at the right time. Diva's trying to go after the Avenger. Ryan's in front. That's a good strategy.
Moving the payload. Fall in behind.
Almost ready. Enemy contact.
Managing to fill out the field. Managing to push forward with that space. Need to be careful with the Bastion on the flank. Been spotted by the team. Genji's deciding to engage. And down goes Genji, gets caught out by Orisa.
Constant heals from Pharaoh.
And a really offensive push coming in now from Habibis. Really trying to secure that forward ground. And here's the rest of the team. Barrier destroyed. Reinhardt gets knocked
Reinhardt
down.
gets shot.
Let's get the payload moving.
Two soldiers going at each other.
Genji ult coming in from behind. Not going to be able to make much use of it. Only managed to get that capacity.
Being focused down now on Lucio. Focusing down on Diva.
And the rocket barrage. Managed to get a double.
Payload delivered already.
And that's going to be able to get them up to the second point. They may be able to have 1 or 2 players able to interrupt.
Favor skirmish. Making that barrier, yep.
Moving the payload. Fall in behind.
The rest of the team slowly filling in. In comes Diva. She has a Diva bomb. She is going to be able to use that before they get to the point. It just, how she utilizes it will be the deciding factor.
He's probably need to stay down the right arm first. Focus on the right arm.
But this Genji keeping him out. She's not going to be able to use Diva bomb. Capture point 2. Really fast capture on this second point. And now another Genji ult coming in. He's going to be able to get Farah. He gets one.
My ultimate is
Follows
charged.
up behind Diva.
Diva's got no health. Genji focusing on Diva. Dodging that.
Social mech. As air dash goes in.
Now focus on the Bastion.
Healed back up to full health.
Reinhardt doing
Dashes straight in against Orisa. And manages to catch him out.
Soldier going against Farah there. Focusing down this.
And
Genji out
immediately
nowhere.
cut down by Genji. This Genji is managing to hit the backline pretty hard. Manages to catch Diva. It's going to go 1v1. Diva just missing out on the health pack just in order to bring her back up.
Focusing on Lucio now.
Gonna have to be careful as the rest of the team falls in. Gets to Lucio. Has to go over against McCree. Doesn't want to get flashbang. And all the while, Anna sat on the payload at the back line, continues to push it forward.
Even focusing on the ramp now. There we go, there's the ult.
And another Genji ult. That's 3 in one game. In like the space of like 5 minutes, it feels like.
Focusing on that soldier.
And the right click just to finish it off. He's able to get dash back. He's going to go in against the Bastion.
Going against Bastion.
And he's got the counter. Gets beaten. Pulls the trigger just a bit too early. Got the beat from Lucio.
Reinhardt just keeping up, contesting that payload. Genji took him down.
And that is round 1 complete with a good solid 1 minute 50. Now, will it be a complete shutout for section, or will they be able to perform just as good or even better?
It seems to have been keeping up with the similar composition with a Bastion on the team on both sides.
So, as we go on to the final game for Section versus Habibis, let's try and see if we, of course, Habibis go in again for Genji on offense. Very similar comps throughout pretty much the entirety of the day. Everyone just not really having faith in their teammates, and actually the only sort of change that we have is offense and defense, and even then that's just 1 or 2 characters.
And there's only been, I believe, 3 teams that have been using Lucio, my team included. But
both teams now opting to go for Mercies.
Yeah.
Trying to go for them clutch resurrection plays.
Switching out with Zarya instead of Diva.
I feel like works really well in the comp with, of course, we saw Zarya before working on the other team, or working for Habibis when they were doing the Pharah Mercy comp.
Yeah.
And I think Zarya just to grab Surge them all together, or just
Give it your all.
whilst everyone's looking to try and get a pick on Pharah and Mercy, Zarya would be on the flank, just trying to take us, like, dishing out all the damage.
It seemed like Pharah was more of a distraction and then taking opportunity when she
Or
goes.
vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. As most of half the section I play on the Xbox with, I know that a lot of the half the team hate having an enemy Pharah. It requires focus to take it down.
Now, actually, as we say that there wasn't much variety, here we are with a McCree now. Let's see if this McCree can make some work happen. It'll be really nice to see this McCree do well against a Pharah Mercy. I feel like he's been brought in specifically for that scenario.
Zarya seems to be focusing a lot more down on Pharah.
Zarya's with a kill secure on Soldier 76. That's going to put her a bit of a hole. Payload.
He almost died there. Zarya is kind of a good counter to the Pharah if you can get the range right, but other than that, not really.
Get back.
Pharah focusing down on that Mercer.
Not many people paying attention, really, to be fair.
Tango down.
I think the enemy Pharah is, and the Soldier.
And a good hit with the Helix rocket, really good shot there.
That was a risk with the Soldier. Soldier's biggest threat is the Helix rocket. Zarya got a couple of quite a bit of energy from that particle barrier right there. Only a 75% on her weapon percentage. Needs to be quite more aggressive.
McCree on the backline though.
Oh,
nice. To get Van Hammer, and he's on the backline now.
Rains from above.
Sees the justice.
Focusing on the Pharah. Now the Mercer.
Tried to right click the Van Hammer on Mercy. He's behind backline.
Now there's Zarya's
Not making
high damage.
use of any flashbang or rolls, not making good use of the abilities in that fight right there. Pharah Mercy comp still flying high for Habibis.
The enemy Zarya's got high damage output at the moment. Both Zaryas tend to have a high percentage on the weapon. Oh, one got the roll. Oh, both Zaryas got the roll.
Of course, it's going to depend on who uses theirs first.
If they both ran, no.
Now this is going to be really difficult for Section because they're running out of time. They may be getting closer towards the point, but if the time drops below the capture time, then it's just not going to work out. And off Reinhardt goes.
And now Sombra.
And a Sombra. Okay, now this is...
Looking for me? Payload's on its way.
Getting a sneaky health back. Still needs to focus on the Pharah and the Mercy though.
And now we're getting to 1:07. Only a minute remains on this last game. They have to try and make a move and make it fast.
A bit too fast for the Van Hammer.
And I don't agree with McCree dropping down. He had the height advantage. He had the opportunity just to let the field. He was able to just spend time just hitting the backline, but instead dedicated to dropping down.
Maybe if he focused a bit more on the Zarya, Zarya might have been able to get past. Zarya almost dead. Oh, Zarya could die.
Teleports right into the fray.
Oh, and Zarya section now having high percentage damage. Needs to be really aggressive. Good particle barrier on the Mercy right there.
But 14 seconds remain on this defense. Managing to get the kill on Bastion. Hammer down. It's now in overtime.
Sombra just
It's
trying.
all or nothing.
Incoming. Right on target. Beacon in place.
And that's looking like it is
Heroes
game.
never
Oh, but
die.
here comes the Mercy. Mercy manages to get the song, the Diva. Diva manages to jump back into
Mech.
Mech.
Mech safe for now. And Zarya with the particle barrier defending Diva as long as she can possible. Reinhardt almost dead.
And of course, the longer it gets into overtime, the quicker the overtime
never
bar
die.
will decrease. And down it goes, and there it is. And there you have it. Whew.
Final score.
Well, I was a bit concerned with the initial push, whether they would be able to get it, but a solid 0-3 on that last game. Just do it. 10 minutes. I have one game.
Play of the match.
First to cap, yeah, first to cap. What are you having at
Double kill.
Right, okay, due to time constraints, because students not being able to drive, not being able nah, of course, due to time constraints, we're going to be rushing this last one, so we're just going to try and decide a winner right here, right now.